So until we realize the middle way, remembering death, imagining the time of our death has come, for example, teaches us about emptiness, because we will disappear. Everything, our body, our mind of this life, our world, will disappear like last night's dream. So we're remembering. You know, we feel secure. We've no reason. It's actually our ignorance that feels, I won't die today. Geshe encourages us to follow wisdom. I may die today. The difference between those two minds is huge. One will lead us to the liberating path. One will keep us on the painful paths of samsara. So we need to remember death and impermanence, and that every living being repeatedly goes through the jaws of death. So, you know, the cause of death is birth, and the cause of birth is death. That's so beautiful and profound. You know, the first time I heard that the cause of death was birth, I thought, how wise is that? Of course the cause of death, it won't say that on any death certificate, anywhere. But actually, that's the real, what's the cause? What was the cause of their death? Birth. What is the cause of all of our deaths? Birth. So you know the beautiful quote from Geshe, when we first hear it, we're like, that's not me. So Geshe, what did he say? Well, he said many things. I'll see if I can remember. He said, it is not sickness and death I fear so much as samsaric rebirth, impure life. I think when we contemplate the meaning of the wheel of life, we get a feeling for that. You know, we're terrified of sickness. Sickness is inevitable. When we take an impure life, sickness comes. We're terrified of aging. Aging comes. We need to think it's not. We're terrified of dying. Geshe says, don't be terrified of dying, prepare. It's the one thing we're certain about. It's definitely coming. Let's get ready through using our life to practice Kadam Lam Rim, strengthening our refuge, our faith. So, I think our mind changes when we first read the quote from Geshe and we think, you know, I'm not really afraid of samsaric rebirth. I'm afraid of cancer and Alzheimer's. I'm afraid of coronavirus. I'm afraid of sickness. Why? For a Kadampa, sickness helps us really practice Lam Rim. There's nothing can happen to us within samsara that can harm us if we turn to Lam Rim. But what will harm us is samsaric rebirth. So we need wisdom realizing ultimate truth. We need to wish for permanent liberation from suffering. This is the mind of renunciation.